What's up guys, this is KhUnlimited and today I have another video for you guys. And I haven't done this type of video for a while, but I'm gonna do a suggested video. So earlier in my channel when I first made it, I did a lot of videos where people suggested topics and I made videos based on the topics and I would put their name in my video. And I haven't done a video like that in a long time and I decided to continue that again because I have a whole list of people who suggested me videos but I didn't get to, so I'm gonna continue that again. So remember, if you guys want your name in the video and you want to suggest me a topic, just put it down in the comments below. I will completely read it and it may be in one of my future videos. It may take a while, but it will probably be in my videos. Remember to comment down below. So this video topic name is Kingdom Hearts 2.5 completion rewards, and I'm going to be talking about Kingdom Hearts 2 right now of Kingdom Hearts 2.5, and this was suggested by Amerison. So right now I'm going to be talking about Kingdom Hearts 2, and then I'm going to be talking about Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep in a future video. So basically I'm going to be talking about which kind of rewards and bonuses you can get once you complete Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 2.5. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is DLC. So I really want DLCs in Kingdom Hearts 2.5. I know a lot of the things that I'm going to be talking about probably won't happen, but if they did happen, it would make it a much better game and much more enjoyable. And by DLCs, I mean free DLCs, and if not, maybe like cheap DLC, maybe like 99 cents. Most of my DLCs I'm going to be naming right now are skins, I'm just letting you know. And I would want like funny DLCs and some kind of cool DLCs too. One of the favorite DLCs which I would want is that once you beat the game, I guess if you could unlock the DLC somehow, I don't know how it would be done, but I want the DLC of Sora wearing the glasses and mustache. You see him wearing in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance at the end. Yeah, I think that'd be just cool playing through Kingdom Hearts 2 with that DLC of him wearing the glasses and just seeing him wearing that through the whole game, even in the most serious moments. I want to see him wearing that even in the cutscenes. So I think that'd be pretty cool, and that's a DLC I would really want. Another one is something my friend suggested to me, and it would be Sora wearing Riku's clothes. I don't know how that would look. It look kind of weird. Maybe I might Photoshop put on the screen right now, or I may not, I don't know. But just seeing Sora wearing Riku's clothes, I think it'd be kind of funny to see, and it'd be kind of like funny just like him talking with Riku in cutscenes if he just wearing those clothes. I think it'd be something awesome and it would bring a new twist to the game, and it'd be one of those things when once you get the DLC, the player would be like, oh, I want to play the whole game again, see how he would look in this cutscene or in this moment, and it's just something that would add to the game. I would really want the player to play the game again. Another skin is that you are playing Riku himself, so playing with Riku, the actual character, because I know a lot of people including me want to play with Riku, and the only moments we got to play with it was in a few games and they weren't really that popular Kingdom Hearts games. So I really want to be playing Riku in one of my favorite Kingdom Hearts games, which is Kingdom Hearts 2, and I think it'd be pretty cool. I know it'd be funny seeing some cutscenes with Riku talking to Riku and the Riku you're using as Sora's voice, but I'd be okay with it. I think it'd be pretty cool just playing with Riku overall, using the Way to Dawn if I can. And it'd just be awesome overall playing with Riku, and I think that would be my favorite DLC if it was made, and would be an awesome completion reward. As we know, there's a critical mode for Kingdom Hearts 2, but I've actually already beaten that. I do have Kingdom Hearts Final Mix on the PS2. I've beaten that, and it was hard, but it wasn't like the hardest thing. I thought it would be more difficult. So when I do get Kingdom Hearts 2.5, I'm obviously gonna try to challenge myself, maybe like the level 1 challenge or the Kingdom Key run, something like that. But I do want a harder mode, so if they have like a critical mode plus or critical mode plus plus, just once you beat critical mode, maybe it just unlocks as a critical mode plus plus, I think that'd be awesome, and a harder mode would be definitely preferred for obviously the hardcore players of Kingdom Hearts. Now what I'm going to talk about is the Keyblade. I know there's more Keyblades in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix than there was in the original Kingdom Hearts 2, but I do want a Keyblade really to just know that you completed the game. For example, if you make videos on YouTube and you have the Keyblade, people will know you beat the game, and I don't just want the Keyblade based on beating the game, maybe on certain requirements. For example, if you complete Kingdom Hearts 2 in a certain period of time or do these certain challenges, I don't know, like there has to be some kind of requirement you fill, and then once you get there, you get a certain Keyblade which tells that you've completed the game. And I want it to be a pretty epic Keyblade. I don't know how it would look, it could be anything, maybe just to let you know that you finished the game, you completed it, or you finished this certain type of challenge. And I think it'd be pretty cool just for completing the game. You get like an awesome Keyblade, and it may be a little OP, I don't know, because I know some games that do that, such as the Ratchet & Clank series. At the end of each game you do get a weapon called the Rhino, which is really OP in the game, and I'd love to see something like that in Kingdom Hearts, just when you complete the game and you have a level 99 Sora, just to make him a little more OP even though he is, just get him an epic Keyblade, which would be pretty awesome. And I think a Keyblade for the end of the game would be something cool to get, and I don't know how it would look, but I think it would be something cool and they should put that in. Now the next thing I'm going to be talking about as a completion reward was actually suggested by Amerison, the person who commented for this video, which is ability. So basically what ability would I want as a completion reward once I finish the game. There's one ability that I would really want in Kingdom Hearts 2 which I don't think was in it, and which is a type of raid, and by raid I mean like strike raid. One of the most favorite things I had in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep was with Ventus. Once an enemy attacks you, you had a chance to counter, which when you press triangle, Ventus basically strike weighted back at the enemy. And I think that'd be really useful with Sora too, because with Sora in Kingdom Hearts 2, there's a way that when you get hit and I think you press square, then you aerial sweep, then you land back. That's useful, but I think there should be something that you can do to hit the enemy back, and I think strike weight would be awesome, and maybe not be limited to strike weight. It could be just like how it is in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. There's, I think, freeze raid, there's aerial raid, I can't remember the exact ones. There's different and cool types of raids where it goes all around the enemies, and it would be pretty helpful in some situations. And I think that's an ability which I would like to have the most, because countering abilities are pretty cool and they are helpful in a lot of situations. So I think I would like to have a strike weight as an ability, as a completion reward in Kingdom Hearts 2. Another thing that Marcus American suggested was to have a drive form when you completed it. There are 2 drive forms which I would like to have, some new ones that aren't in the game, and I did mention types of these drive forms in my old video. If you haven't seen it, it's called Drive Forms in Kingdom Hearts 3. That was like one of my most popular videos, it has over like 6,000 views, and that's basically where I introduce drive forms which I made up. And I'll put pictures of them which I used in the video, 2 of them, and the first one was called Reverse Form. I'll put it up, it was purple, and basically what the ability of this is, when you're fighting dusks and you're allowed to use reversal to dodge them, so this form would basically allow you to use reversal with any enemy in any situation. So you would basically be able to dodge a lot of enemies easier, and it would make faster combat, which I love. The faster the combat is, in my opinion, the better it is. So if you get to use reversal in any situation with this form, I think it'd be pretty cool, and I think this would be a pretty viable form in Kingdom Hearts 2, and I think this would be one of the forms that you would get at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. Another form which I would want is this one you can see on the screen with the dark clothes. In my previous video I called it dark form, but I decided to change it to dusk form. I don't know why, it just sounds cool. And basically what this one is that it has the speed of anti-form. As you guys know, if you ever turn to anti-form, he has some freaking high speed attacking, but the downside of what the anti-form was is basically a form just as a penalty form. So the only reason it was made because if you use drive forms too much, it was a penalty form and you couldn't really do anything in the anti-form. It couldn't finish the combo, you couldn't use magic, you couldn't heal yourself. So it's basically a penalty and never really helped you out, even though it's one of the sickest forms I've ever used. So I think the dusk form should be what the anti-form had, the speed which everyone loved, but in this form you're actually allowed to heal yourself, you're actually allowed to end the combo, and I think it'd be pretty cool. And it's a form that I think everyone would have fun to use, because if you have the speed of the anti-form, I think it'd be pretty fun to use in different situations. I think that when you get these forms, they should be able to be brought back if you make a new game. Like in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, when you made a new game, you were allowed to keep the old Dream Eaters that you had made in the previous game. So I think in this, if you create a new game, you could keep your drive forms. That would be a pretty sick idea, because imagine if you were in the 1000 Heartless battle and you're allowed to use dusk form. I think that'd be pretty sick. Using the speed of anti-form and defeating all those 1000 Heartless would be something that no one has really done, and it'd be something like memorable and really fun. So these drive forms would really make it stick on more, and I think these should be added as completion rewards. One more completion reward that I'm going to be talking about in Kingdom Hearts 2 is a secret. Basically what it means is that it could be any secret you obtain once you complete Kingdom Hearts 2 in Kingdom Hearts 2.5. Usually we get a video or a teaser of the next game, and I'm okay with that, but I'm kind of getting bored of that. I'm okay if we get a teaser for Kingdom Hearts 3, but I want something a little extra, something that's actually in-game. So either it's a room or a new world. I think a new world would be the best thing, because for me personally, the best thing about a game is when you finish it, you always have the feeling like, how if there's a secret here, how if there's a secret there, maybe there's something else that I have to do, or there's just like a secret thing anywhere. I think that's the best feeling once you find a secret in a game, and I think Kingdom Hearts 2.5 should have that. In my opinion, I love just like a whole new world that just comes up when you finish the game. I know they're probably not going to add any of the shit that I said today, but I think having a new world or a new room in a world would be something cool, and it would be an awesome secret to have. Maybe it could just be a room in a world like such as Hollow Bastion, since that one has a lot of secrets. Maybe there's just a room that tells us things about the developers of the game, and I think that'd be pretty cool. I know Ratchet & Clank did something like this in Ratchet & Clank: A Crack in Time. They had a planet basically just for the developers of the game called the Insomniac Museum, so you could see videos of the developers making the game, you could see stuff about the developers, and I think something like that for Kingdom Hearts 2.5 would be awesome, because I would like to know more about the process of the game, more about how they made the character animations, and just how they made the game overall, and get to know the developers more. So a secret like this would be awesome in Kingdom Hearts 2.5. and getting this at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2 would be something that I would love to get and put another spin to the game. So basically these are the things that I wanted. I wanted a DLC, I want Keyblades, I want an ability, dry form, and a secret. So with these 5 things, if I get at least one of these in Kingdom Hearts 2.5 at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, I know it's really unlikely that I'll get any of these since it is just an HD remake, but if any of these are in it, I'd be really surprised and really excited, because any of these I would love to have, especially the DLCs or the secret or any of these. So I hope one of these at least come in Kingdom Hearts 2.5, even though it's unlikely, and it would just make my day. So thank you guys for watching, and I have a question for you guys to put down in the comments. So the question is, what completion reward would you like to see in Kingdom Hearts 2.5 at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2? So remember to put it down below. I love reading all the comments. I read every single comment I've ever gotten. I reply to most of them. Some of them I'm not able to reply to for some reason. It just doesn't give the option. So remember to comment down below. I read all of them, and I love reading the comments you guys give. And thank you guys for watching. And remember, the possibilities for Kingdom Hearts are unlimited. Later.